The world of electric cars will never be the same again. Tesla's upcoming Model 2, rumored to start at just $10,595, has flipped the entire auto industry on its head. And when Elon Musk teased what's coming next, it wasn't just another car. It was a statement.
Available in many cities in the US by the end of this year.
And calling that.
It's especially not just a revolution in vehicle design, but a revolution in vehicle manufacturing.
For years, Elon's been chasing the impossible dream. A Tesla so affordable, so efficient, that owning an EV becomes as common as owning a smartphone. But this time, he didn't just lower the price, he rewrote the rule book. This thing isn't just cheap, it's disruptive. We're talking about a car that could deliver Lamborghini-like performance at 1/10 the price. Yeah, 10 times cheaper, but still punching in the supercar league. So how did Tesla pull this off without breaking physics or the bank? Well, you might want to grab a drink, because what you're about to hear sounds more like sci-fi than engineering. Let's start with the wildest part, how the Model 2 is made. See, most automakers still build cars the old school way. Thousands of tiny parts, endless welding, and assembly lines slower than your grandma's Wi-Fi. But Tesla? Nah. They tore that playbook to shreds. They built the Model 2 using what insiders call origami engineering. It's a metal folding process. Imagine shaping high-strength steel and aluminum the way you'd fold paper. Elegant, efficient, and insanely precise. A normal car body has over 3,000 parts. The Model 2, only 847. That's a 93% cut in complexity, which slashes production time, cost, and potential points of failure. And here's the mind blower. Building a luxury car body usually costs around $47,000 in materials and labor. Tesla's new process, just $3,200. Let that sink in. That's like comparing a Manhattan penthouse to a studio apartment rent check. But Elon didn't stop at saving money. This tech also makes the Model 2 stronger, lighter, and safer. Less weight means faster acceleration, better handling, and longer range. Now let's talk about the looks. This car doesn't just move, it slices through air. The Model 2's drag coefficient is 0.19, which basically makes the air its best friend. To put that in perspective, most supercars dream of hitting 0.28. Even a Bugatti Chiron struggles to get close. Tesla achieved this by running 2.3 million computer simulations, adjusting every curve, every crease, every panel, until it looked like something straight out of Cyberpunk 2077. The payoff? An extra 69 miles of range per charge, just from airflow optimization. That's roughly $9,000 worth of battery efficiency, completely free. The physics behind it is wild. The Model 2 doesn't just reduce drag. It actually creates balanced downforce, keeping it glued to the road at high speeds. It's sleek, stable, and efficient, a triple threat that most automakers can only envy. Then there's the material, the secret sauce. Tesla ditched carbon fiber, which costs a ridiculous $223 per square foot, and invented its own next-gen composite that does the same job for just $11.80. It's 127% stronger than steel, 45% lighter than aluminum, and yes, it even self-heals. Yep, you heard that right. Tiny scratches? Gone after a bit of sunlight. You can park under a tree without sweating bullets. This isn't just cool. It's practical. And the best part? Tesla's Texas Gigafactory can make enough of this futuristic material for 2.4 million cars per year. That's how Tesla scales while others still dream about catching up. Here's where things go crazy. Traditional automakers take about 847 minutes, nearly 14 hours, just to assemble a car's body. Tesla? They can do it in 12 minutes flat, thanks to their massive gigapress machines. Those industrial beasts that mold entire car sections in one go. Tesla's assembly process is practically automated art. No welds, no waste, no delays. The result? a production line that moves faster than some companies' design teams. A car that's more precise, more consistent, and drastically cheaper to produce. Elon calls it the machine that builds the machine. And he's not exaggerating. At this point, Tesla's factories aren't just car plants, they're sci-fi manufacturing ecosystems. Now picture this. You roll up to the local grocery store, step out of your new ride, and everyone's staring. They whisper, "Whoa, is that the new Tesla?" They assume you dropped 6 figures, but only you know. You paid $10,000. That's not luck. That's leverage. You didn't just buy a car, you made a statement. Tesla's Model 2 isn't about showing off wealth. It's about showing off wisdom. Because while others are chasing status, you're chasing value. You've got a car that looks like a dream, runs like a supercar, and costs less than a used Corolla. That's not just innovation, and that's revolution. The Model 2 isn't here to compete. It's here to redefine, to prove that the future doesn't have to be expensive. It just has to be smart. And if this is just the beginning, well, buckle up, because what's coming next under that sleek hood will blow your mind. Coming up next, how Tesla's dual-motor setup gives the Model 2 supercar-level acceleration and why it might just destroy every $300,000 car on the road. All right, let's get one thing straight. Tesla didn't just make the Model 2 cheap, they made it dangerous. This little thing isn't a budget car. It's a street-level supercar in disguise. When Elon said the Model 2 would shock the world, most people laughed. They thought, no way you're getting real performance at $10,000. But as usual, they underestimated him. Because under that minimalist hood lies something that's straight up wild. A dual-motor setup tuned by the same engineers who built the Model S Plaid, the fastest production car on Earth. Yeah, you heard that right. The same DNA that hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.9 seconds now flows through a car that costs less than a MacBook Pro. The base Model 2 will likely run a single motor on the rear axle. Clean, simple, efficient. But the performance trim? That's where things get spicy. It's rocking a dual-motor setup with instant torque, AWD traction, and near-perfect weight balance. We're talking 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds, maybe even quicker if Elon goes full send. That's faster than a Porsche Cayman, a BMW M2, or a freaking Audi R8. But here's the kicker. It does it without guzzling gas or screaming through gears. It's silent, deadly, and feels like riding a thunderbolt wrapped in silence. You press the pedal and boom, the world blurs. No lag, no hesitation. Just instant motion. That's the magic of electric torque. It's not power you wait for, it's power that hits you. Now, how do you keep that beast fed? Tesla's answer. The new 4680 structural battery pack. This isn't just a battery. It's the backbone of the car, literally. The cells are built into the frame itself, which means fewer parts, more strength, and massive range. The Model 3's battery used to be one of Tesla's biggest costs, around $9,000 per pack. But the Model 2, thanks to new lithium iron phosphate chemistry and gigafactory-level efficiency, it's down to $3,400. That's a 62% cost reduction, bro. And it doesn't just save money, it adds range. The Model 2 is rumored to hit 270 miles per charge, and the long-range version could push 350 plus. Charging? It's using Tesla's new V4 superchargers, which pump up to 350 kilowatts. That's 10 to 80% in under 18 minutes. Just enough time for a quick coffee and scroll through your feed. Now let's talk about what Tesla took away to make this possible, because that's where the real genius lies. Compared to the Model 3, the Model 2 has been stripped down surgically. No rear screen. No premium sound system with 14 speakers. Just a minimal, crystal clear 6-speaker setup. No motorized vents or fancy chrome trim. Even the steering wheel buttons are simplified with fewer moving parts. Door handles? Now flush and manual. Less to break. Less to fix. Every single detail screams efficiency by design. It's not about cutting corners, it's about cutting clutter. Elon calls it elegant minimalism. You don't pay for features you'll never use, you pay for the experience. Here's the secret sauce most people miss. Tesla's entire strategy behind the Model 2 isn't just about the car. It's about how fast they can build it. The Model 3 comes out of multiple plants, and each one took years to optimize. The Model 2? It's being born into Gigafactories 2.0 from Berlin to Mexico, designed from scratch for this platform. Each new Gigafactory uses the unboxed process. Think of it like car assembly on steroids. Instead of building a car from front to back, Tesla builds modules separately, then snaps them together like Lego bricks. It's faster, cheaper, and scalable. We're talking one Model 2 every 38 seconds, once production hits full throttle. Yeah, 38 seconds per car. That's how Tesla plans to flood the market, while everyone else is still waiting for chip shipments. And here's what's wild. Tesla isn't chasing luxury buyers anymore. They're chasing everyone. The Model 3 was the entry-level Tesla, but it still started above $35,000. The Model 2 changes that game forever. It's a car for students, for first-time buyers, for families who just want reliability without the pain of gas prices. Tesla's betting on something deeper than luxury. They're betting on mass adoption. Because if you can get a sleek, safe, high-tech car for 10 grand, why would anyone buy a gas car again? This is where the competition should start sweating. Because when Tesla drops the Model 2, it's not just selling a vehicle, it's ending an era. When Tesla drops a new model, the world listens. But this time, the world's entire auto industry might just lose its mind. Because the Model 2 isn't just cheaper. It's too cheap to compete with. No one else, not Toyota, not BYD, not even Volkswagen, can make a car this advanced at this price. And that's exactly what Elon Musk wants. He's not trying to win the luxury race anymore. He's trying to end the race completely. Let's be real, $10,595 for a Tesla sounds like a typo. But it's not just marketing hype. It's the result of Tesla's entire decade of obsession with cost efficiency. From the giant gigapresses to the unboxed assembly lines, every inch of the Model 2's design screams one thing: mass production, zero waste. Tesla cut out middlemen, automated logistics, and even reprogrammed its robots to assemble cars 3 times faster. The result? A car that costs less to make than some electric scooters. That's not competition. That's domination. And now, every automaker is asking the same question: how the hell do we fight that? Spoiler: they can't. Elon's playing chess while everyone else is still figuring out checkers. While legacy car makers are stuck with giant factories and slow decision-making, Tesla's building smaller, smarter gigafactories right where demand is exploding. Mexico, India, Southeast Asia, even parts of Eastern Europe. Why? Because shipping cars across oceans is old school. Tesla wants to build local, sell local. Imagine this. You order a Model 2 online, and within a few weeks, it's built in a factory less than 500 miles from your home. No imports, no tariffs, no middlemen, just straight-up Tesla efficiency. That's not just smart economics, it's a global takeover strategy. Now, here's where it gets wild. If the Model 2 really lands at that price, it's not just going to change what people drive, it's going to change how people live. Picture this: affordable EVs everywhere, cleaner air in downtown areas, cities redesigning parking and charging infrastructure because suddenly, half the population owns an EV. In developing countries, people who've never owned a new car before could suddenly afford one. Not a gas guzzler, but a Tesla. That's how revolutions start, quietly, one driveway at a time. If you've followed Musk for a while, you know this isn't random. This is Master Plan, Part 3, finally coming full circle. Step 1. Build an expensive car, the Roadster. Step 2. Use that money to make a cheaper car, Model S, Model 3. Step 3. Use that money to make an affordable mass-market car. The Model 2. He's literally been saying it for 15 years. Everyone thought he was bluffing. Turns out he was just patient. Here's the thing the other automakers won't admit publicly. They're terrified. Most legacy brands still rely on combustion cars to pay their bills. Their EV divisions are burning cash. And their software? Don't even start. Meanwhile, Tesla's making profits off every car, even the cheap ones, because it's not just a car company. It's a tech company disguised as one. It collects data, improves software, and scales like Silicon Valley, not Detroit. And with the Model 2, Tesla's about to erase the line between car and computer. Over-the-air updates, FSD integration, AI-based energy management. This thing isn't just a vehicle. It's a rolling piece of smart tech, and you can already feel it. Owning a Tesla used to be a flex. Now it's becoming a lifestyle. The Model 2 makes that dream accessible to everyone. It's not about saying, look at my car. It's about saying, look at the future I'm part of. You don't buy the Model 2 to show off. You buy it to opt in to a cleaner, smarter, more connected world. So yeah, the Model 2 might not have a rear screen or luxury seats. It's smaller, simpler, stripped down. But that's the whole point. It's not meant to compete with Lambos. It's meant to replace everything else. A $10,000 Tesla isn't just a product. It's a statement. The electric revolution is no longer for the rich. It's for everyone. And when that reality hits, when people see they can have Tesla power at a price that used to buy a used Corolla, it's game over. So here's the question. When the Model 2 finally rolls into your city, will you be the one watching the revolution or driving it? Because history doesn't wait. And right now, it feels like Elon Musk just pressed the accelerator on the future.